Hello everyone, we're live, and without further ado, let's get the show on the road. Hello. Let's see. I'm sorry. Let's see. Um, hold on. So without further ado, let's get the show on the road. I wish I could change my avatar. Okay. But anyways, hmm. Anyways, yeah, the Manosphere. So we talked a lot about the Manosphere, right? And the black pill, the red pill, the blue pill. The blue pill is like what we wish reality was like, but isn't, right? The red pill is what reality actually is like, and the black pill is like, uh, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of controversy about whether the black pill should even exist or not, right? Because the red pill already stands for is stands for and embodies what the truth is already is, but the black pill is sort of I don't know. To say that looks is the only thing that sorry, looks is the only thing that attracts women. I don't know, man. Most men are married. We have to take that into consideration. But that being said, very few men actually get like genuine desire because very few men are chads. So, um, I don't know. There are a lot of truths in the black pill, but is looks gonna get you into a relationship? Guarantee you into a relationship? No, but it'll give you a higher chance for sure. What are you? Are you like why do you have to be so mean? Like I don't know. Like what did I do to you? Like are you? Anyways. That's true. Mm, interesting. Right. So, from a red pill's perspective, right, we can say that the red pill focuses on personal responsibility and self improvement rather than genetic determinism, which is the black pill's focus, right? Primary focus, genetic determinism. And for the most part, genetic determinism, so like your looks is determined by genetics, and genetics determines your dating outcomes, overlooks things like individual agency. So, agency to do like individual freedoms to do the things that a person wants to do with their life in the dating market, and the potential for personal growth through effort and strategy. Per- and personal growth, right? So, rejection of nihilism. So, well, the black pill, yeah, the black pill can be a very like pessimistic ideology. Like if you go, if you're, I guess every ideology has its extremist elements, but um, but the black pill especially has its extremist elements, from what you can see. Um, the black pill can be very pessimistic and nihilistic in nature, but the red pill argues that individuals can achieve success through awareness and adaptation. So, just by being aware and adapting to their circumstances, that they can achieve the success they so desire in their life. But so instead, so it's strategy over resignation. Yeah. So the red pillars believe that people should develop strategies to navigate social dynamics instead of resigning to a genetic fate, which which might be seen as a missed opportunity for self-improvement, right? So, like, instead of saying, oh, genetics did this, like, genetics is the reason why I can't get women, develop certain strategies to navigate those social relationships so that you don't become a victim of it, right? So, disagreement on the role of environment. So, the red pill advocates that environmental factors play significant roles in shaping outcomes. They see the black pill's emphasis on genetics as overly reductionist, right? And that is true, yes. Like, the black pill is like severely like, oh, just looks. But there are so many factors that can get you woman, even though maybe not genuine desire, right? Admittedly, but maybe not get you the genuine desire you want, but it can get you a woman nonetheless. Like, from statistics, right? You can just read the statistics, and you can see what women want, and they don't just want looks. Even the younger women, right? Even though they primarily want looks, it's not the the it's not the only factor that determines whether you will get a woman or not, right? So the emphasis on actionable advice, knowledge. Yeah. Red pill ideology often prioritizes actionable insights and practical advice for improving one's life, right? So, for viewers, nice. Um, so the black pill usually focuses on hopelessness of certain situations, but doesn't provide useful strategies, right, for individuals seeking to improve their circumstances. Yeah, that is the true black pill, by the way. The black pill you see on these edits, not they're more, I think, tilted towards self improvement and red pill than black pill, because while they do focus a lot on looks, most of the black pill edits are how do I say it? Are advocating for you to work towards positive and actionable steps to improving your looks, instead of saying it's over, or sometimes they say it's over as a joke, or I don't know, maybe they're being serious, depends, but if they're being serious, then that's really damaging advice. but but if they're being they're joking, then that's no worries, because, like, how do I say it? If you want to improve your dating prospects in the world, in general, you just have to get lean, get fit. I know I'm not lean or fit, but same rules apply. I'll admit that. Yeah, at this moment, yeah. I mean, um, yeah. I mean, you just have to work hard. Everyone has to work hard, including me, to get the results they so desire in life. But it's gonna be worth it, right? Um, I think the black pill. I think the black pill really fails to. Looks do matter, but like what to what extent, right? Like you do have to have like a certain level amount of social skills to interact with women because most of men don't even approach women, right? Actually, no, no, that's not what I'm saying. Most out of all the interactions between men and women, it's men initiating the conversations with women. So I'm not saying like socially harass them. No, no, don't do that. That's ridiculous. But just how to say it, you know, most male and female interactions are initiated by men, and I'd say over 97% by men, right? So and 97 to 98% by men. So just go out there, just talk to women, right? It's not that hard. If it's hard, I mean, I don't know what to say, but the worst they'll say usually is no, right? Sometimes they'll accuse you of harassment, right? Like, but it's usually the case that the worst thing they'll say is no, but that may be because of your physical appearance, something you can't control, right? And that's fine, right? Most of the time, yeah. Like first impression, right? Um, um. Anyways, focus on to fixate on your looks to a point where it's just how to say it, unbearable for yourself, maybe unbearable for others. I don't know, man. But looks do matter, not without a doubt. But I don't think. I don't think people should obsess over them, right? To a point where the people lose sense of what is important in their life, right? It's completely genetic. Like your looks are completely genetic, right? Almost genetic. Like if you lean down, you'll be more attractive for sure. Yeah, if you shower, lean down, groom yourself properly, you will definitely be more attractive than you are now, right? So I do believe looks do matter, but like to what extent, right? Definitely more than 50%. Yeah, having a good physique, a body will definitely like attract women. Yeah. I don't have a good physique. Maybe I have like a good good frame, but not like it's encased in fat. So um, that really nullifies the the effect my frame would have, yeah, and giving visual appeal, right? So so I have to work on that like greatly. Um, I mean, what else is there to say? I mean, I think I said all I need to say, but looks do matter, but not to the point where you should be depressed about your life. It's just like with school, like or like with with anything regarding like improving yourself in the world or your finances. Like, money does matter, but not to the point where you feel depressed, right? Um, about yourself and like your place in the world, right? So it should be there to like improve the quality of your life, not stagnate it, right? De- make the quality of your life decline in any sort of way. So yeah, I'm not like I mean, people do have an individual agency, like I said, you know. Oh my gosh, I don't know, man. Anyways, what's one? Yeah. Anyways, sometimes the comments can be funny, even though they're mean, but whatever. Um, no, I mean, I'm not here to proselytize people, right? People have their agency to choose which pill or praxeology they subscribe to, but I promote the red pill because I think there doesn't need to be another pill. Oh my god, that there doesn't need to be a pill that how does it that has to replace the red pill, which already embodies the truth, right? Maybe the PUAs corrupted it in some way. Yes, and the frauds of the Manosphere corrupted it. Yes, without a doubt. But there doesn't need to be a pill, another pill that needs to you know replace it, right? So there doesn't need to be another pill for the black pill is like I don't know. It's like the last resort. I don't know. The red pill is already is already the embodiment of truth, whereas the black pill is like the red pill's sort of how do I say it? Sort of toxic little brother. I don't know. Um, that came out from the red pill, right? I don't know, son or little brother. I don't know how to describe it, but um, the red pill is an embodiment of the truth. The blue pill is embodiment of lies, delusions, what is what we expect the world to be like. but it isn't really the case whatsoever, right? We wish the world were like this. We wish when and men s- saw the world like this or behaved like this in this way based on certain social dynamics and gender dynamics in the world. So, but it isn't the case whatsoever, right? Um, yeah. I mean, the red pill stands for the truth. The red pill stands for what is right. But when you see all these PUAs, right? Like I said, they corrupted the name with by you know providing scam products, right? Which don't exactly work. They just this is game matters. No, it's not game. That's the only thing, right? There has to be looks involved. There has to be money, status involved, right? And game too, right? For it to work, for the game to work, right? Yeah, looks, money, status, and then game, right? I think a game is personality game. I think it is important, but like you have to have the looks, or even the money and status for it to for it to fully work, right? Because women are only attracted to certain kinds of men who can provide value to a woman's life in some sort of way, right? Um, um, if you can't provide some sort of value, whether it be a physical attractiveness, beauty, or um, money or status, you're not gonna do well with a woman, I guess. So and that's okay, but if you want to do well, I guess you have to provide some sort of value. Anyways, um, two viewers, nice. Anyways, the red pill is knowing it's not about hating on women, right? It's knowing the truth, right? Well, that while women have all these flaws, right? Instead of trying to, you know, hate the truth, right? Become bitter by the truth. You can either become bitter, the black pill, or better, the red pill, by the truth. The black pillars choose to be bitter. Red pillars choose to be better, usually. Because they focus on improving themselves instead of stagnating in despair just because they're not a 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10 on sk- on the look scale, so they just have to use that as a mechanism to sort of justify being sad and depressed about something they cannot control, right? And that's very unhealthy. Yeah. I do believe looks do matter, but not to the point where you disrespect others. Not to the point where you just lose all hope in life just because you're not attractive, right? So it's not good, right? So yeah, reviewers, nice. Um, anyways, what time is it? 2:05 a.m. I mean, the black pill does get a lot of things right, but like in the end of the day, you shouldn't. The red pill, like the black pill, is more like looks matters, and that's all. The red pill is like looks matters too, but other things matter as well, such as having the correct personality to attract women, right? Social skills should come naturally w- in your adolescence or like your younger years, so that's not an issue. But um, and into your adulthood years, right? So, um, but I think what was I gonna say? When you're so looks, money, status, right? Money matters a lot. It's common sense. Like, nah, it's not. That doesn't matter too much. It's random. In fact, I'd place a little significance on money. Status, it matters a lot, yes, but I would say less than personality in the game, because while you should have social skills and a certain personality that attracts them naturally, I would place the personality and social skills right as utmost with utmost important. Second in importance, in fact, to looks, because physical appearance is a definitely a primary indicator of like success in the dating market for sure. But yeah, um, two viewers, nice. Um, looks, and I mean, you don't have to be a 9 out of 10 in looks to get women. We can be for sure, but it's gonna be very rare, right? Um, have a decent amount of money and status, even that is rare too. So, like anything good in this world is rare to have and possess. So, I don't say focus on personality in game. Max out things that you can actually control, like money, status, your physique, right, and your looks to some degree, right, but not not to the point where it just makes you depressed or sad. Like the black pill would, like subscribing to the black pill would. Yeah, I mean the blue pill ideology can do that too, and even the red pill. But it's all about becoming bitter or better, right? So with that being said, I don't know if I should wrap this up. Yeah. Anyways, two viewers, one viewer. Uh, Thank you for watching and have a great day. Peace.